Hey cruisers, welcome to our home. Welcome to the Cruise Tips TV Kitchen. If you are accustomed to seeing cruise content here, so are we. We cannot wait to get back to a time when we're all doing cruise content all the time. But in the meantime, we're trying out a little something new. You've seen us making cocktails over the last few weeks, and now we're trying out a new segment that'll probably be temporary that we're calling Comfort Cooking with Sheri. And we are so excited to just relax, invite you into our home, and try some recipes together because why not, guys? Why not? We're all in our homes a lot more right now. I think it's probably safe to say we're all doing a lot more cooking than we normally do, right? So yeah. Very good. Hi, Northern Life. We love you too. Hey, Matt, go grab a sandwich from the fridge. We're glad to have you here. So guys, tonight we're making 5-minute magic green sauce from my favorite cooking website called Pinch of Yum. The recipe is in the description. We're not going to be putting it up on the screen. And here's the funny thing. I have never made it before. I've been drooling over it. Junior's been drooling over it. We have been following Lindsay from Pinch of Yum for years on Instagram, and every time she makes this sauce, I think I've got to do this. So we figured, why not make it together on camera with all of you? And if you guys enjoy this segment, come back this Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific because we are going to be going all out and making Guy's Burgers from Carnival Cruise Line. We're going to be making the Ringer Burger, complete with some wonderful barbecue sauce that we purchased, fresh made onion ring, all the fixings. And we're even hopefully going to have a second camera that shows me barbecuing the patties outside because I don't like cooking burgers in my house. The grease goes everywhere. So anyway, Lisa, you've got the same stove. That is so funny. Hi, Dave. Glad you made it. So yes, Bill Biango, the magic green sauce is actually everyone's idea of heaven who makes it. So we are going to get started with it pretty soon here. I'm going to tell you what the ingredients are, but then if you want to get a hold of the ingredients, click on the link in the description. Hey, Steven, welcome. Yes, Linda, Guy's Burgers are so good. So guys, this is what is in 5-minute magic green sauce, and all of this is just going to go in our food processor. How's our resolution and how's our image?
It's too good.
It's good? It's too good?
Yeah, I'll explain later.
Okay.
Well, YouTube has dropped their current resolution to 12 by 720.
Okay.
So I'm at 1920 by 1080.
And they don't like it. But it's all okay, right? We're okay. Okay, guys. So here is what is in 5-minute magic green sauce. All of this just goes in the food processor. 1 avocado, 1 cup of packed parsley and cilantro leaves combined, 1 jalapeno, ribs and seeds removed, 2 cloves of garlic, the juice of 1 lime or 2, half a cup of water, half cup olive oil, a teaspoon of salt, and a half a cup of pistachios. Now, you put everything in the food processor and pulse it together, and then you add the pistachios at the end, and you guys, that is it. So what makes this sauce special is that you can use it in dozens of different ways. You can use it as a dip, you can use it as a sauce, a spread, a marinade, you can put it on meat, you can put it over pasta. There are so many things that you can do. Seth is saying hello to you, hun. He says, hi, Seth. So let's get started. Let's get this sucker in the food processor. We're just trying this whole cooking thing out tonight, seeing how it goes in hopes that it's fun and that you guys like it and that we find that it's a good way to hang out together. So we're going to start putting everything into the good old, is this a Cuisinart? I think it's a Cuisinart. Yep, good old Cuisinart. It's been around for a few years. And we're going to pulse this sucker up. Yay, Susan. I'm so glad that you just got a food processor. Yes. Hi, Natasha. Hey, John. John said, way to go, Mr. Cruise Tips TV on the tech fix. Yes, I know. You want me to put on an apron, Northern Life? Ask and ye shall receive. I do as I'm told. All right, here it is. Apron is going on. And if we decide that it's too nerdy and we don't like it, I'll take it off. How's that? Okay. I know, I have to watch my microphone. Mr. Cruise Tips TV said, what do you think about this nerdy apron, Northern Life? Done deal, my friend. We are aproned up. This is kind of not really my style. I don't know where I got this one, but I kind of like it. Zach the Mac is back in the house. Aw. You guys are so funny. Okay, it's on. Let's do it. All right, first ingredient to go into the food processor is 1 avocado. Whoa, I'm already having issues. That's because I made myself a pre-cocktail. I had the jitters because we were trying something new. We're going live in our kitchen and the tech is all new and it looks really different and it was scary. And guess what? My avocado looks gross. So I'm gonna grab another one. Hold tight, guys. You can't pre-cut an avocado, so it's kind of yucky. So I'm gonna use this one. Let's hope that this one looks a little better on the inside. Oh, this is making me nervous. Oh, much better. Much better avocado. So we're just gonna pop that sucker right in. And this is how I do my avocados, just like that. I forgot to do a trash bowl, so I'm gonna fling that into the sink. This is a really high-class operation here, as you can tell. Also flinging the seed into the sink. And here goes the other half of the avocado. So it's all just going in. All right, rinsing my hands. I've got myself a little towel, but my sink is over there, so I didn't quite plan ahead for that part of it. Anyway, yes, Susan, I did say what the sauce is for. It's used for anything and everything you want. That's the great thing about it. Marinade, dip, sauce, pasta sauce, sauce to put over meat, something to put over a beautiful bowl. It's really, really super all-purpose. You can use it as a salad dressing. You can use it as a marinade. There's just so many things you can do with it. So tons and tons of things. Lisa said, how much are avocados in California? Right now, they're about 3 for $5, approximately. Haha. Yes, Lynette, we're going to be making Guy's Burgers this Sunday. Yes. Okay, here we go. So, next ingredient. We got the 1 avocado in there, right? And I'm seeing a little bit of the end of the avocado, so let's get that out of there. Gross. Yucky. Next up, we're going to put 1 cup of packed parsley and cilantro leaves combined. So, hi, do you want some, babe? What was that face? I think I went a little over the cup because I love these herbs. They're wonderful, but we're just going to pop that in. And next up, what are we doing next? 1 jalapeno, ribs and seeds removed. So I pre-did that and also put this in my cocktail. So you can see this one's been trimmed a little bit. That went into my cocktail with some cilantro, vodka, and lime juice in a shaker. And that's what I'm drinking, guys. So that is going in. Love it. Okay, 2 cloves of garlic. Got them right here. I'm just going to slice them a teeny tiny bit. Pop them in. All right. Hey, Zenkakuji, welcome. Hey, Shelly. Yeah, Shelly, that avocado was a little bit unusually large. They're not always that big in California, but I love avocado season. They're beautiful in the winter, really. Cowboy Wong said, I squish my avocado the same way. Yes, exactly. I know, Seth, we're going to be making some burgers. So far we've put in 1 avocado, 1 cup of packed parsley and cilantro leaves combined. We've put in 1 jalapeno with ribs and seeds removed and 2 cloves of garlic. And now we're going to put in the juice of 1 or 2 limes. So I have my handy lime citruser here. Lime juicer. Citruser? Lime juicer. So we're going to just pop that in. That's the great thing about this recipe, you guys. You literally just put everything in, not that part of the lime. Sorry about that. Like I said, this is not the classy cooking show. This is just good old Cruise Tips TV Kitchen, figuring out what we're doing as we go. I'm going to go ahead and do the juice of 2 full limes because these are not super juicy. As you can see, this is kind of like a drier looking lime. Kind of weird how that happens sometimes. What's that? Okay, sounds good. So there we go. So we got our limes. Next up, we're going to put in 1/2 a cup of water, which I have all measured here. Going in. After that, we're going to do 1/2 cup of olive oil. Good old Trader Joe's organic Spanish olive oil. So good. Here we go. So we're going to do 1/2 cup of olive oil. Glug, 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 glug. There it goes. I'm so excited to try this, you guys. I've been wanting to do this for so long. And now we get to do it together. And then 1 teaspoon of salt, which I'm not going to measure my salt. I'm just going to give it a few quick spins. 1, 2, 3. That's probably about a teaspoon. Approximately. Okay, so now this all gets pulsed together until it's incorporated. And then we're going to add the pistachios and pulse those until mostly smooth, depending on the consistency you want. And we will be good to go, you guys. This is this simple. You like how we're starting with a really simple recipe? When we do Guy's Burgers on Sunday, I don't think it's going to be quite that simple. So I think this is a good warm up. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Cruise Tips TV? Okay, guys, let's pulse away. Let's see how this thing works. Oh, good. At least my food processor is working. I was a little nervous about that. Yes, Jill, you can absolutely leave out the jalapeno or put in something a little bit less spicy. All right. I think that's pretty well incorporated, but I do see some little cilantro sneaky bits up here. So I'm going to go ahead and push those back in. And I got to tell you guys, based on what I've seen of this recipe, I'm going to add more herbs right now. I can tell that it needs a little bit more. So I'm going to put in some more cilantro and parsley really quick. Sorry to go off camera. Oh yeah, I just put herbs all over the floor, but that's okay. I'm just going to pop in a little bit more because I can tell it's not quite green enough compared to what I've seen her make at Pinch of Yum. So here we go. Shailene and Kurt are volunteering as taste testers. Thank you. Thank you, Northern Life. Okay, Supola in my martini glass is, I took things right off of the counter. I put cilantro, jalapeno, and lime into a martini shaker with vodka and shook it with ice, strained it, and then added a little LaCroix. Bubbly. Grapefruit bubbly. It is so good. Now, the jalapeno is not spicy enough for me, but it'll do. I like that, Susan. Cruising and cooking with Sheri. We've been calling this comfort cooking with Sheri because I think we're all looking for a little comfort right now. So I think that's kind of been the idea. But yeah, Seth, the seeds and the membrane out. It does tell you to do that in the recipe. It says take the seeds and the membrane out, which I did. And I think that's why my martini isn't spicy enough. Thanks, Zen Kakuji. All right, guys, let's add the pistachios. I still feel like it needs more herbs. But I'm not going to put more herbs in it because I don't want to not follow the instructions. So let's go ahead and add our, the last ingredient, which is 1/2 cup of pistachios. Now you can substitute other types of nuts. You can leave the nuts out. Whatever you want to do is fine, fine, fine. I feel like my avocado might have been a little bit janky. I don't know, it just didn't look that great. I'm not sure how wonderful it was, but we're going to see. That's interesting, the daily content. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people do that with their channels, name it after their own name. I totally get it. Isabel said, whisk it up Wednesday. Lynette Young in the house with a super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Lynette. Thank you. Sid, I'm so sorry that both of your vacations have been canceled. Guys, I want to let you know, I have been seeing some cruise deals. Specifically, if you're a West Coaster, you probably want to look at Carnival Panorama for the summer. It is insane. I found a guarantee balcony cabin that was $2,100 2 weeks ago is $1,500 now. A spa balcony, and that's for 3 people, not 2, 3 people. A spa balcony cabin on Carnival Panorama anywhere between July and September, $2,100. It was $2,700 2 weeks ago. So if you're a West Coaster and you think that maybe you want to cruise when this whole thing dies down a bit, but you don't want to fly, if you can drive to the Port of Long Beach, you might want to consider that. That's definitely something that we are looking at to be our first cruise out of the gate after this crisis. I think we'll feel a lot safer. Okay, let's blend up these pistachios and see what this stuff tastes like. Ooh. You can really hear those. Kate, that cruise is out of Long Beach. I know, Shailene and Kurt. Shay will be too far along pregnant to cruise. That's okay. You just wait till that baby's 6 months old and then get on that ship. All right. Yeah. Kind of just watching the chat. It's so fun to watch you guys. I love it. All right, guys, here we go. Let's give this a try. I think it's done. I really hope my avocado wasn't funky. It's exactly the type of thing I anticipated happening tonight, by the way. That's exactly why I told you guys I was nervous, because I'm extremely clumsy, and that's just how we roll around here. So now it's time to give it a taste test. Thank you, darling. He picked it up for me. Aw, you'll leave him home too. I know. But you know what? I gotta say, Shailene and Kurt, cruising with a little baby is pretty fun and pretty easy. I'm gonna take off the apron now. I'm getting kind of hot. I feel like Junior was so easy to cruise with when he was 1. That was his first cruise. And 18 months, they get a little harder after that. But when they're infants, I think it's really easy. Okay, guys, let's taste it. Let's see what we have here. Mr. Cruise Tips TV, what camera are you on right now? Okay, I'm gonna take this off and show you guys what it looks like. It's not as pretty as it is on the Pinch of Yum website, but this is, oh, I almost knocked that over. Oh, look, you wanna go close over here? We're gonna go to the GoPro cam, not the GoPro. I always get in trouble when I say that. It's not the GoPro, is it, babe? Not the GoPro. So there's a good look at what it looks like. And now I think it's time to give it a taste. What do you think? You wanna try it, babe? Here you go. Got it? I'm gonna try it on a little cracker and with some cauliflower. So first, so I can really get the flavor, I'm gonna go with cauliflower. How is it? Good? Is that your, I'm just saying it's good, but it's not really good? It's good because you're probably gonna get it for dinner. Ooh. Mmm. That is really good. Aaron, you're gonna be on Panorama for Labor Day weekend. That week is a possibility for us. I'd like to get on it sooner, to be honest. I know, Zach the Max said, start the fan for Sheri. The fan is out. It is hot in California today, you guys. On my lunch walk today, I got really hot. Okay, let's try it with the cracker. Oh my God, I hope you guys can't hear me chewing in my microphone. They can probably hear me chewing in my microphone. You guys, it's lovely. Okay. My opinion on this and things that, now that I'm tasting it, what I think it would be good on. Excellent over fish. I think you could up the nuts and the herbs a little bit and make it an incredible pasta sauce. I think it could be a really good sandwich spread. You're gonna laugh at what, my first inclination was to put it on Mexican food. Almost like a guacamole, like a spread. I think it would be so good. Thank you so much, Mike and Cheryl. You're so sweet. So I think that would be some of the things that I'd want to put it on. It's 34, Natasha, where you are? Oh my gosh. But anyway, just my thoughts. But I'm so glad that we finally got to make it. It needs more herbs. It needs more nuts. That's my personal preference, but I think you guys would probably like it. It's very springy. Like Mr. Cruise Tips TV said, it's really super fresh and really fun. This was a really simple recipe compared to what we're doing on Sunday, right? I am so glad that you guys joined us for this warm-up. This is like our pilot episode because I really needed this. I really needed this to feel comfortable and also to kind of get the feel of the kitchen and to know some different things. Like I learned tonight, I probably need a little trash bin near me, and I probably need to not throw things around the kitchen quite as much. And I need to stop eating on camera because then this is what happens. I can't stop eating. How are you feeling about everything? I kind of like just seeing you right there on the other side of the island. It's like super casual and fun. I really enjoy it. Oh, and that second camera is kind of cool, babe. I like it. Well, let's hang out for a moment in the chat and then we're going to sign off and go make our dinner and let you guys make your dinner. I think somehow I need to figure out what we're going to do with it for dinner because I really want to incorporate it into my dinner. But last night, if you recall, we had tater tot casserole. That's gone because we had it leftovers for lunch. So I need to figure something else out. I think this would be really beautiful over like a piece of grilled salmon with some vegetables. And it would also be really good with like a rice pilaf or something like that. So maybe we can whip something up like that. Okay, terrible at usernames. I love that big mixing bowl thing. I normally do that and I just completely forgot to do it. Maria V, thank you so much for the kind words. I really, really appreciate that. Yes, Supola, Guy's Burgers are worth the Carnival Cruise fare. Yes, Vicky, it could absolutely be used for a salad dressing. I would take another bite of it, but you don't want me to do that. Lisa said it's fine to eat it on camera. Just wash it down with that fabulous cocktail. You can see my little cilantro bits floating in the cocktail, right? Anyway, this was amazing. I loved it. Cricket Fox, it's breakfast time over there, huh? Okay, so Scott Kaler said the second camera rules and the sound is spot on. Scott, Is the second camera the one that's close up or the one that was close up on this? I think you mean the second camera that was close up on me. Probably that one. I actually think that one looks really good too. I was surprised when I saw it. I was like, oh, that's a good angle. Hi, Simple Char. Hi, Vachetta. Hi, Tahoe Suze. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here with us and for putting our minds at ease. Let's do this again on Sunday with a much more complicated recipe. Like I said, we're going to be making a cruise-related recipe, and we're going to try to keep it somewhat cruise-related if we continue to do comfort cooking with Sheri. We're going to try to keep it kind of cruise-related because it's, we got to tie it in somehow. But tonight, I just really wanted to make this recipe, and I figured why not share it with friends? So hang around, come back and see us again, you guys. Karen, I won't be live streaming cleaning the bathroom with Sheri, but that's a cute idea. And SoCal Seth is closing it out for us tonight, saying, Mr. Cruise Tips TV does such a good job. You do. Yeah. Oh, and guys, I know there was no pre-roll tonight, and there's no Cruiser of the Week tonight because this was just a last-minute idea. We wanted to do a pilot episode and see how this felt, and you guys are just our guinea pigs. I'm sorry for the lack of production value, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that all of you are doing well, holding up well. Thank you for being our cheering squad. Thank you for being our dear, dear friends. Come back, please. Cook with us Sunday, 1 o'clock Pacific time, 4 o'clock Eastern. And I cannot thank you all enough for everything that you do for us. You mean the world to us. And we're going to get through this together. And I cannot tell you how much when we cruise again, we're going to appreciate it with every single bone in our body. See you Sunday. Until next time, see you on the high seas.